So my name is Alina, and right now I am in Moscow. So many interesting things to see in Russia that it's worth it.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम फ्रेंड आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं एक कैनेडियन यूट्यूबर जिनका नाम है अलीना मैक्लाउड। वो इस वक्त रशिया में मौजूद हैं, तो हम उनसे जानेंगे रशिया में टूरिज़्म के हवाले से, कुछ उनसे इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल करेंगे कि आया कि रशिया टूरिज़्म के हवाले से कैसा है और वर्क और इमिग्रेशन के हवाले से वहाँ क्या स्कोप है। तो आइए उनसे बात करते हैं। Hi Alina, how are you? Can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Sure. So my name is Alina. I'm originally from Kiev, Ukraine, but I live in Canada now. And right now I am in Moscow, in Russia. I've kind of been doing like a 2-month-long Trans-Siberian Express journey. So I have my own YouTube channel where I kind of document all my different travels.
So Alina, is Russia a good country for tourism? What is your experience? What do you suggest to our viewers?
I think tourism in Russia is really beginning to grow. Like in the larger cities, you can definitely see like a lot of tourists here. In the smaller centers, not as much. But I think as every year passes, it's going to be more and more and more. And overall, I think if you're coming like with a tour group or you're going to the larger sort of centers, like you really shouldn't have any issues getting around as a tourist. I mean, it kind of depends how much time you have. Like Russia's a big country, so it depends, how much you're going to see. But of course, like the majority of the attractions are in St. Petersburg and Moscow and the largest cities, as far as like, amazing churches or amazing like certain kinds of sites or museums, stuff like that. But if you're looking for nature, I'd say Lake Baikal, kind of in Siberia, is an absolute must if you can do it. Like it's absolutely stunning.
Okay. So is Russia a safe country for tourists? Because we hear a lot of rumors, there are some scams just like that. So what do you say?
I mean, for me, it is easier because I have that background. So, I don't look like a tourist, so to say, so people aren't as likely to scam me. But overall, I think Russia is overall quite safe for tourists. Like I've talked to other people and they haven't had any super negative experiences either. I think as far as scams go, of people charging too much money for something, I think that can happen in any city. So the best thing to do before you come is to kind of research how much should something cost. Because then if somebody on the street says, oh, let me take you on a boat ride for like $50, you'll know that that's too much. So that's kind of your best defense against getting scammed, I think.
So how to find cheap accommodation in Russia? Is it expensive there or it can be managed in the budget?
I mean, St. Petersburg and Moscow are, yes, overall more expensive than some of the other cities, but you can actually still find some places similar prices to other parts of Russia. The two websites that I use are booking.com. I use that mainly for hostels, and then I use Airbnb for apartments like the one that I'm in right now. You can either get your own apartment or you can rent a room from somebody, which is like the least expensive. So those are the two sites that I'd recommend for accommodation. And if you go to more local sort of restaurants, you'll definitely save a lot more money than going to, the tourist sort of restaurants.
So you are from Canada and you reach to the Russia. So what about the tourist visa? Is it difficult to get the tourist visa of Russia?
I think a lot of countries do need a visa for Russia, and yes, it can take a while. Like my visa took 2 months to make, but I think there's so many interesting things to see in Russia that it's worth it. So overall, I think in time, maybe more countries will get visa free to Russia, but for the time being, yeah, you do have to get a visa.
So what about the shopping? What is your experience?
Yeah, for sure. I would say that when you are in the larger cities, if you go into the fancy malls, yes, the prices are going to be quite high. It's going to be comparable to prices in America. But if you are able to go to the central markets, and most cities will have one, it's called rynek in Russian. it's kind of like a bazaar. There'll be people on the street. You can have like a food market, a clothing market, shoes market, electronics market. Those are usually the types of places where you can get the best prices. And with electronics, footwear, and clothing, you can also kind of haggle with them. You know, you can kind of discuss the price. Some of them will speak English, some of them won't. But you know, it's kind of the fun of visiting Russia, I guess, too.
You are in Russia for 2 months. So, what is your opinion regarding to work and to immigrate to Russia? Is it a good place to immigrate to Russia? Working is easy in Russia, or there is a language barrier? What do you think?
Yes, I would say that 99% it's essential that if you're thinking of coming here to work, you have to know Russian. Like, of course, in the larger cities, you might have some companies that speak maybe primarily in English, but that's going to be the minority. Like, if a person is actually serious about working here and getting sponsorship, most likely you're going to have to know Russian.
If anyone planning to visit the Russia for tourism purpose, will you guide them if they have some more question and they like to contact you?
Yeah, I think I just like to thank everybody for their support with my channel, and I'm going to have a lot more content coming up. I've basically filmed like 12 videos in Russia that I haven't released yet, so if you're interested in Russia, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of good stuff coming up.
तो फ्रेंड, आज की इस वीडियो में हमने बात की अलीना मैक्लाउड से। जैसा कि हमने बताया कि वो एक कैनेडियन है और इस वक्त रशिया में मौजूद हैं। उनका अपना भी यूट्यूब चैनल है, आप ख़ुद भी जाके चेक कर सकते हैं। इसके अलावा फ्रेंड, एक डिस्क्लेमर हम देना चाहेंगे कि हमने ये वीडियो सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए शेयर की है। ये एक कोलैबोरेशन है अलीना मैक्लाउड के साथ। हम पिक्सट्यूब के प्लेटफॉर्म से किसी भी किस्म का बिज़नेस या किसी किस्म का भी लेन देन नहीं करते, ना ही किसी को सजेस्ट करते हैं। तो फ्रेंड, उम्मीद करते हैं आज की वीडियो आपको पसंद आई होगी। अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और हमारे चैनल पिक्सट्यूब को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। अगर कोई आपका सवाल है तो आप हमें ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू।